Welcome back to Heartfire Tales.
Hello! Hi! Hello!
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm adjusting my monitor.
You're getting in the way of my flexing, Ryan.
This is not at all us trying to get the energy up after loads of tech setup.
We had a nice little car drive though, because I'm an idiot and forgot like a very crucial part of our camera setup. The thing that actually holds the phones and cameras. So
To be fair, maybe it's my fault. I gave you the list of things to bring, and I didn't.
You
Silly
did.
me, I didn't go through
It's
every
because I was
single
up until
item.
literally 1:30 last night prepping, and I was like, do I need to bring anything else? You're like, no. I was like, okay, and my brain just thought, bring this one thing, like not the thing you bring every other time.
Yeah. Rules is written, right?
Yeah. But you know, we made it. We're here. We're here in the end, and we're in Lethwan, the land of might, magic.
Oh no, I know it.
Oh, what am I going to say, Jim? Because if it's better than the one I'm going to say, I'm going to steal it.
Might, magic, and murder.
Oh, I was going to say murder.
Yeah. It's the one time where we pretended we were going to use it a few other times, but this time it actually works.
Oh my God, so accurate.
Yeah.
In that one,
Might, magic, and man's head come off.
I was almost thinking of having been like elimination or something just to really fuck you.
That would have ruined the rest of my day if you didn't have a proper M. We can't start off like that.
Yes, in Lethwan, land of might, magic, and murder, in a small little village, large village, small town of, it's either Aldermere or Windermere, I can't remember. The people outside
was
of this-
Aldermere.
Was it Aldermere? Yeah.
Windermere was to the west.
But it's not my job to tell you what happened. That's the job of the dice. So let's do our roll for recap.
God,
I don't know why I even do
got-
these anymore. I
I
got
got
a 19.
I got
fucking
an
re-roll
11.
it. Fucking re-roll. I'm not rolling.
I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to roll with disadvantage now for a while.
You all can just decide if you
And
want.
that one. There we go.
There we
An
go.
even spread.
I got a 60.
Folks.
Okay.
To be fair, I made you do it last time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But it was such a workaround. I just don't have the energy for that. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the recap with me, Jim. You've not seen me in these before. So the last time we set out from town and we were traveling, not in a caravan or a wagon, as it turns out, just huffing it stealthily through the woods, when we perceived in the distance a thunderstorm. And when that thunderstorm washed away on the winds of time, it left behind it a bigger forest, much bigger than the surrounding forests. So we edged our way down there to look at it a little closer. And when we did, we actually got spied by a charismatic gnome called Vespuccio, who runs a traveling circus. Now, his problem was that he had an infinite flask of beer that a band, who was it? Was it
The Motley Crew.
The Motley Crew.
The Motley Brew. The Motley Crew. The Motley Crew took into the forest because they wanted to fight a lightning monster they had seen in there. So first thing that happened, the Motley Crew went into the forest. Second thing that happened, the Hootsforce showed up, went in after the Motley Crew. Third thing that happened, we showed up, got involved with the circus, made a deal, and now we went in to the forest as well.
Yeah.
Once we got in there, we thought we were being proper stealthy. I tried to swoop through some trees. Dylan said hard no on that. And then it turns out that every bit of foliage in the forest was alive. Made friends with one of them, beat up some trolls, and then found the Hootsforce.
We actually didn't fight the trolls at all.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, outmaneuvered some trolls.
Yeah.
Apologies. And then we found the Hootsforce
Much
gathered.
to my dismay.
Then we found the Hootsforce gathered around what we know to be a portal into another realm or plane of existence. We were still being pretty sneaky until I had the bright idea to speak to a tree, which then replied in a booming voice and alerted the Hootsforce to our position. Cut to a brief combat where Sid fucking cut a guy's head off.
Yeah.
Slowly, personally. He was on the ground and
It
Sid...
wasn't that slow. I stomped on it. I stomped on the blade.
It was pretty
It was pretty quick.
Okay. Yeah. Brutally then.
brutal for sure.
Brutally murdered
That's the thing.
someone.
Like we are kind of like, I mean, we're D&D adventurers. We are kind of a murder squad. That's what we do. Like anybody, we
hadn't killed anyone until
Well, we killed animals
Maynard
and to Sid.
Yeah, but animals
That's the
aren't
same.
people.
Well, no,
Whoa.
you've killed monsters and mutations and monstrosities and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, Sid grew up as a hunter, so I mean,
Yeah.
he's He's killed a lot of animals.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But he put this one down like a rabid dog, I believe he said.
I don't think you curb stomp a sword onto rabid dogs. I think you just inject them.
Depends how rabid they are, I
Yeah,
guess.
it depends on what you need to do there. You know?
But Sid did get very upset after this and seemed to be, half crying. And Melody has just rushed over, grabbed you,
Pulled
and
me
basically
off.
yanked you away from you repeatedly stabbing this dead body of
I
this
forgot
Hootsforce
you
member
kept going on him.
with
Yeah.
the psionic blades. So, last time we ended mid-combat, not even at this end of a round, mid-turn.
Yeah.
And I believe I had jumped the gun and Fink still has to go. So Melody actually still hasn't actually yet
acted.
No.
acted or, been able to intervene in this.
So you're still
Murder.
stabbing him.
I guess, yeah, I'm technically still on top of this guy attacking.
But Fink does get his reaction or whatever, his little action as part of your turn.
Yeah, Fink, obviously sees this going on. But Fink, we've had him be quite emotionally intelligent up to this point. So,
Yeah, okay.
I mean, scary, but yeah, I mean, what's going on with the other guy? Like, I mean, there were other people aware. There was the ranger. There was the cleric.
So they have. So yeah, maybe let's set the scene as
Yeah,
to what
paint
this
the
looks
scene
like.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on, guys.
There
There's
is.
a lot going on. You are in this wooden area, and this is at the center of the forest where everything is a lot more overgrown. So you'd already kind of gotten to a previous clearing with the motley crew who'd been turned into these venom trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which had already been a kind of like difficult terrain, and there was vines and roots and stuff. This is like that another step above it. You're at like the epicenter of this like explosion of energy that has caused this forest to be awoken. Okay. And so there are loads of trees that like all these trees have like grown and like expanded and are, covering each other, which is why you guys have been able to get up close without being seen, especially with the help of the forest itself.
And a 26 on the dice.
And a 26 on the dice. And so everything is very, very hard to move in. As soon as you had announced yourselves with the talking to the tree, the fighter had basically used all his movement to get probably only like 10 feet, 15 feet to where you guys are.
Yeah.
It's a very, very dense thicket that you're in. This half-elf ranger and this halfling cleric were both studying this portal in the middle of this thicket. The fighter had been the one kind of keeping guard, so he was the one who instantly came to see what was going on. This all happened in 6 seconds, probably maybe 12. I can't remember how many rounds we had, but at this point you would see the ranger like currently like drawing an arrow, knocking it, and about to take an attack. The cleric seems to still be focused on the portal.
Yeah.
They seem to be like, and you guys, because you would have been watching them for a little bit, they seem to be in the middle of casting something, and the ranger had been like taking notes or something in some sort of book.
Yeah.
That's been thrown to the ground, weapons out as soon as they see all this.
Yeah.
And that's where we are now.
A lot of times, like when stalking a deer or something like that, say they've taken down a deer in the woods, there would be other animals, especially like wolves, especially coyotes and things that, would be that kind of track injured animals.
Yeah.
So Fink this is not the first time when Sid has been very distracted by something like, say, he's cleaning a kill.
Yeah.
Or something that Fink would go into guard mode.
Sure, yeah.
So he, as soon as he sees all this going down, is just naturally, Sid is completely distracted from a fight that has multiple people. So Fink is going to just dart off, to go straight, just start charging straight at the ranger.
Nice.
Cool.
Go into attack mode, trying to take the fire off of.
Okay, so
with
he's
Sid
like
being-
running interference kind of.
Yeah. So he just turns, starts making his disgusting noises and everything. He's not trying to be stealthy in this anymore,
Yes.
because he's trying to take all of the pressure off
He's
because he
tanking
sees that Sid
like a
is
champion.
Yeah.
Great. Give me a.
Can he make it? So I'm guessing he can't make it to him.
So he'll be able to make it to him with an athletics check or acrobatics to
Okay.
basically nimbly weave through, especially for Finn because he's right down in the middle of it. It's going to be a little bit harder for him to like dash across the roots. So he's going to need to find his way. So give me an athletics check. The DC is only 10, so it's pretty easy.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Or acrobatics. Either's fine. He can either be kind of nimble or he can like go across whatever
He's
suits.
he's a much more nimble Ulker.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that is a 15.
Okay, yeah, so he can make it no problem.
nice.
There's already DC 10, and so that's going to be the same for anyone kind of moving more than like 5 feet in a turn. You're going to make a check.
Okay.
If you fail the check, you're still going to be able to take your action, but it's going to be at disadvantage. So basically, you have to like rush forward and like overextend, or your footing's not going to be as good to make an attack and stuff like that.
Okay.
So Jim's looking at me as if he's got some bullshit plan for that, but I'll live for it. So yeah.
So how far has he traveled then?
10 feet, I said. It's so
10 feet.
so overgrown and crowded that there's not actually that much physical distance. It just takes a little bit longer to get.
Sorry for all the numbers questions
No, it's
here
okay.
as I power game on
I'm
this.
sure there's something real specific that
I'm just wondering if he's moved further away. My pack tactics. If he's only moved 10 feet, depending on where Bren or Melody are located. Well, not Melody, because he's going.
They are. Both of them are still going to be behind Fink. They're not going to be within 5 feet.
Okay, so he's moved out of the pack
The,
tactics. That's fine.
neither the Hootsforce have physically moved towards you. The Ranger's obviously going to shoot you with a bow.
Yeah.
So.
I just was trying to get my head wrapped around where we were placed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's fair. Cool. Then he's just going to take the regular attack. He doesn't have pack tactics
Yep.
in this.
And this is against the Ranger, I'm assuming, yeah?
It is,
Those
yeah.
are actively attacking, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Makes sense.
So that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Nice. That's only 6 damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Oof, that's not great, actually. Yeah, it's gonna fail.
Oh!
It's a 2 on the dice, so like.
Nice. It's only a DC 11, so that's great.
Yeah.
He is pulled prone.
Yeah, Fink runs in, Fink, just
Great.
like doesn't do any damage, but just like gets on top of him, like essentially any damage, but brings him to the ground, like effectively making it much harder for this
Basically
guy to
darts through the undergrowth.
fall. Yeah.
Sick.
Oh,
Cool.
that is lucky.
Absolutely fucking sick.
Okay.
It was nice having you jump the gun last episode because I knew what was coming. So I was like,
Yeah.
get in there.
Yeah, very lucky. Okay, Melody is then up. I will honor what I'd said they were doing last time, and
It's
keeps-
an uncontested pull off.
yeah, basically just like, Sid, what are you doing? Calm down. What?
Why give it back? No!
Yeah, I think Melody's just going to use their entire turn to just like try and calm you the fuck down, basically.
Harrowing stuff.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan over here.
Yeah. After this, I'm interested in knowing how much Melody prepped Bren on what happened with Khan, you know? 'Cause-
We'll find out, I
Yeah.
guess.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to that too, right?
You see that it is the Hootsforce's turn then.
Okay.
And this ranger who has just been knocked to the ground by this awful looking rat, and you see that he doesn't seem to have an animal companion or anything of his own.
Okay. Oh, I wonder which class he is. School. Whatever they call him.
Would you like to know?
Yeah, I would.
No, let's work it out.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely like the marksman one, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Much edgier than that, John.
Oh, no.
I was just going in on the Hootsforce usually being like the trope, but
This ranger becomes instantly invisible. He uses his bonus action to turn invisible. Fink will get an attack of opportunity,
Okay.
but at disadvantage because he's invisible.
Disadvantage. Okay.
As you hear more than anything the ranger move away, but you're not sure where they're moving to.
cool.
Okay. That is a hit. Yeah. Oh, +6 to hit is great. So that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Another 6 damage. And he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Incredible.
If that hits again, that's real bad for them. Like real bad.
Oh, what is that?
That was a 4 on the die. Oh my god. Okay.
So that's a DC 11. So
Yeah, no, it doesn't make it. Not particularly strong. This guy, more of a typical dexterous ranger.
See, the thing is Fink doesn't really use his eyes to track people. He uses that
true.
nose.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
He's got that keen senses thing. I should have thought about that anyway. But do a perception check, you know.
He will though attack Fink. Then you don't know exactly how, but you would have seen as well. Like he has like a short spear and stuff.
Yeah.
On him. Does a 16 hit Fink?
It does not.
Wow.
Fink is such
Okay.
a
He will use his.
He's like a player character. Like.
He will use his. I won't say the name of the class. People at home can figure out his ability that once a turn when he misses, he just gets to attack again.
So he's just more ranger bullshit. Yeah, you're just throwing it back at us.
Yeah. Okay, it's a 21.
All right. Yeah, that does hit.
Not that good with that. That's only 3 points of damage. And then his second actual attack. A 19 and 5 points of damage. Not nearly as good as that should have been.
Both of them have just kind of nicked at each other.
Yeah,
Basically
it's kind of a
what's
little
happening-
scrap in the muck. Like.
Yeah,
he's still laying on the ground the second time.
They're essentially just like wrestling. He's gone invisible just to try and like get away, but like Fink has just latched on and just continues to latch on. He can't escape.
Go Fink.
Yeah.
Go Fink.
Fucking go. Fink. That synergizes real well with what I'm about to do as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Then it is the cleric's turn. You see that this cleric is still casting something. You're not really sure. It seems very kind of focused. Glances over and she sees kind of like, you know, this rat has just gone on and like attacked. She's not seeing the arrows fly from the forest as you'd expect from her companion, and she looks worried. And she's like, "Who are you guys? What are you doing here?"
I'm not going to reply to her.
No, Sid's, still out of it.
I'm not giving away my position. She's shouting at a rat.
Yeah. You've probably given away because you've attacked.
I attacked in the undergrowth. He came into us. I'm still in the undergrowth.
Okay, yeah, she probably, because she's been kind of distracted, she may has not, she's noticed, she's heard
would've
things
seen-
around.
yeah.
She doesn't maybe know exactly how many you are, exactly where you are, but okay, so she doesn't get
Who
any
are
sort
you
of
guys?
like
Your mother.
response.
No, all the trees answer, "Hello, Mike."
We are trees.
She's like, "Shut up, trees! I told you."
Deafening chorus from the trees. Hubert, Reggie.
You see, being ignored. She's like, you shouldn't be interfering with what's going on here. Don't understand what you're messing with. But seems to like maybe hold an action or something. You're not entirely sure. But doesn't seem to take any more actual action
Okay.
right now. And then I believe we have Bren.
I'm going to dart to where I can just see Fink.
Okay.
I am going to say out loud, "I can't see you, but I know you're here, and you'll probably feel this." I'm going to grab Fink and be like, "Come with me," and I'm going to thunder step.
Oh!
So he's going to take 3d10.
Give me first a DC 10 athletics or acrobatics check to get over to where Fink is.
Cool. How much distance is that?
It's only like 10 feet. It's just you have to be super nimble to get across without, as I said, like overextending or anything
My
like
speed
that.
is 40 feet though, so can I just do it at half speed to get there without having to do that? Because I'm a
No,
monk.
it's the magical nature of this forest more than it just being slightly difficult terrain.
18 on the dice
Yep.
plus my insane acrobatics.
Perfect. Yeah.
So gonna scoop Fink up and be like, quickly, come with me. Boom the fuck away. And where I want to boom to is a drop kick on the cleric. Using my attack action then. So it's...
Oh, okay, because Thunder Step is a bonus action?
I actually don't know. Hold on, let me check. No, it's cast as a 3rd level spell, I think. It's one action.
Yeah,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Thunder Step as my action, then Action Surge, and use a follow-up to Flurry of Blows and kick the cleric through the portal.
Okay. So I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'll roll the damage on the first dude first, right?
Yes, so
'Cause-
this is
yeah.
for the Thunder Step.
Okay. Do they have to take a...
yeah, or it's halved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Anyway, 16 on the dice.
He takes the full damage. He's not rolling well at all here.
This poor guy. He was lined up to be so cool at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
And then he just
And then a rat.
rattled him.
As is the way of so many enemies you've thrown at us. It's just like, send the rat.
He's invisible, a rat.
Okay, so
sniffed him out
you're-
and then boomed.
So what I want to do is...
Sure.
I've grabbed Fink.
Yeah.
I'm going to boom away to do damage to your man. And then I want to Nightcrawler ass appear next to the cleric and fully drop kick her through the portal using a flurry of blows.
Okay, so here's the thing. She's actually going to have to make a Constitution saving throw as well, because it's each creature within 10 foot. Yeah, it's not good to do it either.
Nice. So you hit both of them.
Nice. And anyone within 300 feet also heard it. So all the trees are probably like, loud!
Yeah. Everything within 300 feet, Jim.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fun.
Even through the portal.
Oh, I didn't think about through the portal.
Yeah.
This is
what
still,
worried me.
It's still new to me. I know the ogres are out there too.
Now,
but-
it would only come out through it would reshape the cone, which means that the volume would be lost
I
considerably
also
through
think
this
you
door.
said that it's a very dense magical forest, and forests mute noise.
They do. Okay, that's your first action. Your action surging.
Yes, and I'm going to.
Did you use your action surge the last?
I don't think so. Did I?
I thought so,
I-
but
I
I don't
think
know how
the,
many.
for the maneuver.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm
Yeah,
just going to
I
use my
think-
second attack. to-
Yeah. You can use your
Yeah,
you can use your bonus action flurry blows anyway. That's fine. I'll let
Yeah.
you use that.
Ugh. That's a 4 on the dice, but I'm going to use a luck point to re-roll it.
Yep. Okay.
That's better.
That's 14 plus. This is going to be. Fucking, I may as well do it with my quarterstaff. So it's plus 7, meaning 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
And it does 5 damage on the attack. And then I'm going to apply the knock them, the directional knock
Yeah.
through the portal.
Okay. Do I save against that, or does it just happen?
Strength save or be pushed up to 15
Okay.
feet away.
That is an 18 on the dice.
That's okay. I'm going to use my second flurry of blow strike then to
Yep.
do
Go
it
for
again.
it.
7. I'm going to use my last luck point on that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's better.
That hits.
Okay. Same again. Do you want to roll your damage there as I roll this?
7 points of damage that time. As I kick her, I'm just going to go, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so yeah, you rush in, grab Fink, explode in this super loud, thunderous boom, thunder stepping literally 5 feet across, so you can just be beside to basically, re-angle yourself.
Yeah.
Give a kick, knocks your one, this little halfling through the portal. You see that this look of concentration on her face kind of like
Oh, did she lose her concentration?
startles, and as she gets kicked and pushed back, you see the portal kind of like, for want of a better word, quivers a little bit.
Ooh.
Shimmering portal.
Yeah. It was already kind of shimmering. There's a little bit of a wibbly wobbly under, but it kind of like vibrates.
Oh yeah, we called it a wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. I knocked her into the wibbly wobbly.
And you see it starts to like undulate
Ripple.
and like ribble a lot more.
You're not giving me the information I want, though. Does
What?
she go through the portal?
She goes through the portal.
Okay, I turn to the camera. I turn to where the party is and I say, I know exactly what I'm dealing with. 3 bitches in a clearing. And then I go into dust off my knuckle and kind of walk back. Bren has forgotten that he may not have killed the guy on the ground.
Yeah. Then it's Fink's turn.
Fink's actual turn. Yeah.
Fink's actual turn. Fink is now no longer
On the guy.
on the guy because he's been...
I took him with me to
Yes.
save him the damage from the boom.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, have you put him down?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he came. I just let him kind of. I appeared in a kick, so.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Real anime style, like... just
Yeah.
appearing in a psychic position.
Like if Nightcrawler were a monk.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, he's going to want to run back to where the guy is.
Yes.
Do I need to re-find him?
Yes. No,
Okay.
you know where he is roughly, so it still attacks at disadvantage. And
Can I smell him out?
He's bleeding.
No, you can know. You'll still...
He's a ranger, so I'd be okay if not as well.
You can
Like,
find him, like you know, like he'll be able to smell him. He knows where he is. It's just he still has disadvantage just by the virtue of being invisible. It's just harder to know.
exactly where he is.
It's not even where he is. It's hard to know what guard he's got up, what weapons he has
That's fair.
in his way and stuff, and that's what's given the disadvantage.
He hasn't had time to get up yet.
No, he
So
hasn't.
then can I cancel out that disadvantage?
Yes, you
For
can.
a
Yeah, so
regular attack.
just straight roll. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, bite the top of his head.
Now, he's within 5 feet of me now. So then can I get the advantage on that?
No, it'll still
cancel
all
out.
just bounces out. Yeah,
That's fine.
Like the scale
I was
of
like,
advantage
yeah.
is very balanced.
No.
There's a lot of advantages.
like this is the thing.
I got
about
2
higher,
things giving me advantage and
This
one
is
thing
the thing
giving
about higher
disadvantage.
level like D&D combat. There's so many
There's
things
so many
happening.
things.
Yeah.
Like
That's fine.
I was statting these guys up.
Oh, that's a
and
nat
I was like,
20.
There's so much. Okay, yeah, roll the damage.
Come on. You're a monster.
Oh my god.
I'm just rolling both of these.
While that's happening, can I say that at the end of his turn, Bren picked up the notebook that they dropped?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll say yeah.
You're doing a lot of pickup and putting down.
Yeah.
I got that book, Fink.
Fink is not listening to you. He's more like, why did you take me away from my prey?
And there's real piss off about it, and let's chomp down real hard in the sky.
Yeah, that is, double everything, right?
Yep.
So that's 20 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And
You're beginning to hurt this guy.
yeah, he's still on the ground, so I'm guessing no reroll on the he's still down.
He's down.
Yeah.
He's down.
Yeah.
That's Fink's turn then. Mm-hmm. Cool.
There's a Fink gets a full-on player character turn. Like,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, I love the Unearthed Arcana one.
Yeah. It's
So
so
good.
it's
I'm-
definitely broken. Like it's
Well, not really, because he doesn't get his multi-attack
yeah, true.
that he normally would. He still takes his 2 attacks. It's just they're
Yeah.
spread out.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, so it's back to Sid's turn.
Yeah, in theory, yes.
In theory. Yeah. I mean, Sid is losing it on this.
But before Sid gets to have a go
Okay.
fully, at the end, initiative step 0, essentially,
Yeah.
because I couldn't let you have just a normal fucking encounter.
Well,
come
this
on.
was going too easy. You
Yeah.
had clearly nerfed these Hootsforce compared
Oh, no.
to the last ones.
I actually hadn't there. I built these as level 11s.
Oh.
In fairness, they didn't really get their goes.
That's been the thing.
They haven't been able to do
That's
anything.
been the thing.
Yeah.
As you've kicked this cleric through the portal, and the portal starts going
Bye.
more and more haywire.
Yeah.
You all like. It's almost like an implosion where you feel like the pressure like rapidly change, like air is like suddenly trying to like rebalance through this portal and stuff. And you feel just this like overwhelming like burst of energy. Like it's not tangible, but it's almost like, I think, Sid, you maybe if you were fully conscious or cognizant of what was going on would feel a lot more kind of being more in tune with like the dream theater and stuff like that. But even Bren, as someone who has, you know, maybe more predisposed or susceptible to these kind of energies, feels it kind of like wash over you. And you see that like all of these like vines and roots and stuff all begin to move a lot more.
Melody for us, angry Melody.
You see shambling from the nearby forests the motley crew that Fink had smelled, the dead ones. Now vines up, twisted in their armor, leaves
He stole
grown.
this from me.
He did. Yeah, he's throwing them back at you.
Not quite zombies, but animated corpses through the powers of these vines and leaves all start shambling towards you and basically start using fucking Vine Whip.
When is their initiative?
Now at the end.
Okay.
So they go at the end of the round.
Okay.
So there is no longer the cleric. So we have
Completely new fight, except for the range.
Sid, Bren, Fink, Melody, Ranger. Okay. I'm just going to roll a d6 to see who gets attacked. On a 6, I'll re-roll it.
Cool.
So what did I say? Sid, that was Melody. So first one will attack Melody. Oh my god. Okay. So you see, and as well as the 4 motley crew, you see the headless body of the fighter also get like lifted up, like fucking House of the Dead style kind of thing.
That won't help your mental state.
No, not
like,
at all.
Completely headless, and that one just like, you know, headlessly turns, looks at you. There's all this like just wild chaotic energy just lashing out indiscriminately in all directions. 2 of them are going to attack on you, Sid.
Okay.
That is a 20 and a 10 to hit, so I'm assuming the 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not hit. 20 does.
Okay. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
You got.
And as you are like wrapped up in these vines, you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. As you do this, you can make a check as an action, or you can deal 5 points of slashing damage to basically just rip through it. Okay. And similar thing happens to Melody. So I rolled really badly, and I guess they are probably in the forest still more where these corpses were coming from. And you see that they're all wrapped up as well.
Okay.
Now it's the top of the round.
I mean, Sid's, you know, pretty freaked out by all of this, and the first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna yell, "Fink, burn them down!" And Fink is gonna go fire mode.
Okay.
Hot boys. I love it.
And then still pretty like thrown off by everything, you know, and they're right on top of him. So what are my options again? Sorry. Take an action to get out of it, or
you can either take an action to make a DC 10, either strength or dexterity check to escape, or if you have like multiple attacks or other ways of doing it, 5 points of slashing damage in a single hit will break through.
Okay. I mean, I've still got the great sword
or your
in my
attacks
hand.
will just be at disadvantage either. So it's not like you can't attack. It's just if you want to be able to be fully free, you will need to actually free yourself in some way.
Yeah, I've got those. Sorry, I don't have the great sword in my hand anymore. But I've got my psionic blades. So I'm gonna do, you know, a multi attack.
Yep, sure.
With those.
Go for it.
So that's a 26 to hit on
Oh, yeah.
first.
Yep.
Um, and that's 19 damage with the first attack.
Oh, yeah. Are you doing this to the zombie? I shouldn't like the like vine zombie of the Hootsforce that's in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're actually physically attacking it.
Yeah.
Okay. You slash into it. I was gonna say because it's on you, you'll be able to both attack it and slash the vines.
Okay.
The other ones, the vines are like 10 feet away from you, so you can only slash the vines. You're not actually hurting it.
Yeah. So now do I need to do my second attack then? Like how does...
Yes, it's still, you're free, but it's still alive in front of you.
Yeah. So then I'm going to... I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if one of my attacks went to the slashing damage
yeah,
to get out.
yeah.
Ooh, that's also a very good roll. It's 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's a crit against this zombie.
Oh, okay.
They are very, they are literally just shambling. They're like,
No effort to defend themselves. They're just...
yeah, it is literally just wild bursts of this like wild energy coming through this portal that has just caused everything to animate, go crazy, and just start lashing out. It's not trying to defend itself necessarily. It's just trying to repel any attackers or just like, grow and attack and just like, be there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a physical sense for combat necessarily.
So my second attack just does 3 damage because I don't get my sneak attack or my +5 on the hit. So
3 damage,
but
is,
doubled because it's...
Yes, so that is enough, and because it's a crit, this drops this vine zombie in front of you. There's still 4 more.
So I've taken down the one that looked like the headless dude.
Yes.
Nice.
He was pre-stabbed.
So yeah,
there
this
is
is not
more-
good for Sid's mental health.
I can't imagine it is. So yeah, there is still one more of these like vine zombies coming towards you, but you have taken down the one that had been animating this headless corpse of the Hootsforce member.
Nice.
But you are hearing from behind you. It seems that Melody has 3 of them
Okay.
on her, and she's trying to like scream out, but like you turn your head to get a glance, and there's so many vines now like engulfing.
Okay.
And that is the situation. It is their turn. You see that they have a couple of like knives, and they're trying to slash out, but there's too many of them. Like they can't get out by themselves. Especially not with a nat 1 on an attack.
Rough.
Yeah, they will then. I think you still have a bardic from
I do.
earlier, so they will inspire then Bren.
No, I used it on my big attack.
Oh, then they'll inspire you because you're right there and they want help.
Yeah.
You barely hear like sit help.
They're D8s and they can be used on attack and damage
Yes.
now, right?
Yeah. That's Melody's turn. It is the Hootsforce again. You see that the ranger now pops back, the invisibility dropping, only lasting for a round.
He's got a fire fink on him.
And he has a fire fink on him. Yeah, that's not great for him. Like, just not that great.
Less than ideal situation.
Less
really.
than ideal situation. What can I do here?
Nice character you rolled up. Shame if it were to be completely muted immediately.
This is a cool encounter, though. This is fun.
Thank you. Yeah, he's just the pressing danger for this ranger is the fact that there's a rat on fire on him.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
And so he will stand up. He will try to move. He's just gonna take the attack of opportunity.
From Fink.
From Fink, yeah. So he's able to move, no bother. But you want to make your attack of opportunity?
Yep.
So he should have it back by now. Yeah, he does.
I miss on that.
Okay.
I'm guessing an 11 doesn't hit.
11 doesn't hit, no.
Yeah.
He moves back like 10 feet. And now around this portal is Fiery Fink and Bren. You see he takes out one of the arrows. He just like tosses it into the air aloft, casts some sort of spell, and you see the arrow goes and a whole barrage of arrows flies
That's a cool way
down
of doing Hail of
onto you.
Thorns.
It is actually Conjure Barrage. It is like Hail of Thorns'
nice.
bigger brother.
Well,
Nice.
fuck.
Give me dexterity saving throws, please. The two of yous. You being Fink, you're a rat now, Sid.
I am.
Or Ryan, sorry.
But let me ask you this, DM.
Yes.
If I wanted to deflect this missile, is that something I can do? Or is it because it's a spell?
It's a spell, yeah.
Okay,
They're,
yeah,
they're
they're
not
magical.
They're
They're not
not
actual arrows.
physical.
I know every time
Arrows.
Sid has done it, it's been physical arrows.
Yeah.
But it's actually not.
It actually is
no,
magic.
that's
Yeah,
fair,
yeah, yeah.
that's fair. Dex saving throw, was it?
Yes, and the DC that you're trying to beat for this is a 16.
21.
Perfect. I got
Nice.
19.
Okay, so that's 2 passes.
Yeah.
Cool. And
Dex
let me
saves are
just-
kind of my jam.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
same.
But there's not a whole lot more he can do.
There's one thing more he can do.
So you both take 7 points of damage then. That's already halved. He is going to go invisible once more and descend deeper into this thicket of trees to try and...
Escape.
Well, actually,
don't know.
I'm going to hellish rebuke him.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
Love
nice.
that shit. Yeah, okay. That's a dex save from him, right?
Dex save from him, yeah.
Fucking cool. You can't roll for shit. I rolled so bad. Like, I rolled 1 dice that's over an 11. And that was the recap roll.
Yeah, so like these arrows come down and Bren is going to like try and kind of duck and roll between them as much as he can for the deck save, and then he's going to come up and just finger guns
Nice.
a hellish rebuke to your man. He takes 7 points of fire
7
damage.
points of fire damage. Okay.
I would love if he didn't see that the fire came from you and it's just like the fire rat.
It's a
Yeah.
hot boy combo.
Yeah, you see this like, this half elf ranger, and he's like, "What the fuck type of rat is that?" And kind of as you burn him, that causes him. Then his survival instincts kick in, turns invisible for a second. You don't know exactly where he is. He maybe disappearing, maybe trying to run. You don't really know. He might just be trying to get a better vantage shot.
Yeah, I didn't take Fink's coordinated attack. That's okay.
Yeah.
I've missed it, but it's tough to remember.
Oh, there's so much. There's
so
so much
much
going
going
on.
on.
There's so much, but yeah, that sucks because he should have got another fire attack onto
Yeah.
it. But well,
Here's the thing about the portal
it's wibbly.
and the
Is it wobbly?
Must be.
cleric that went through it. You guys probably out of character know where this is.
Hell.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got to be
Where are you going?
the Christian hell, right?
Where are you going, old man? Same place you are, Jeremiah.
Stop referencing that fucking film.
It's my favorite.
I cut it out at the end of the last episode. I'm going to cut it out of this one as well.
Bonus points if you know what he's talking about.
Time kind of works weird in the place that the cleric went through.
In the place where the cleric got kicked.
Got kicked, yes, to be specific about things. So I'm going to... What will I do this? Okay. I'm going to roll 2d6, and if they're equal, that's basically when they'll need to get back. So if I roll doubles, then they get back. Because it could just be a while. After a few rounds, they will, but time's fucking weird in there.
Every second here is a round.
Yeah, they come back as a
Kind
baby.
of. They are still...
Wibbled.
They're still wibbled.
Is that a wibble check?
That I just did a wibble check. Yeah. Bren, it's up to you. You hear,
straight to Melody.
okay,
Sorry, go on. What do I hear?
as you do that, you hear a little voice coming from your pouch.
Zombie.
That's
Tim?
like, it's real hot in here now all of a sudden. Where'd all that fire come from? I don't like it.
It's okay, bud. There's no fire in there.
It kind of feels there's lots of things going on.
Open my pouch and look in.
You see that Tim has grown a bit. Like, he's beginning to sprout.
Tim, buddy, you're growing up.
Am I? It feels weird. I kind of... What's going on?
Because Hellish Rebuke just comes out your fingers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't actually catch on fire.
No, he hasn't caught on fire, but he's
been affected by the wave as well.
The Wibble.
Right? The Wibble. It's wibbly stuff, and I just did fire. I invoked fire in a Wibble. It's going to have an effect on him, right?
Yeah.
And you have a fiery rat right beside you as well.
Okay, Tim, bud, I know it's getting a little hot in here, but trust me, sometimes that's a good thing. You know,
Okay.
take it from one hot boy to now another.
Have you got like water or like earth or something? I've been growing a lot. I kind of need some food.
I can throw some earth into the packet. My friend is dying, Tim. Can you hold on 1 minute for that earth?
I'm sure. I guess.
Okay, thank you. I'm putting you back in here now.
Okay.
I'll see you in a minute, yeah?
Okay, bye.
Hang tight. Okay. Straight to Melody. Mel, hold on. Sorry. Had to do a bit of plant parenting.
Could you?
Yeah, I'm going to... I don't have any kind of slashing or piercing damage.
No.
I am fully blunt force trauma. So I'm going to try and break the vines away from Mel.
So that will be your action to do.
Yeah. I'm going to like roll attack on the vines. But just to let you know how I'm doing it, I'm basically...
So you
like,
can either, I'll give you this for free.
Yeah.
You would see that the vine zombie that Sid had killed, the leaves and vines are no longer animated around. If you were to kill zombies, that would also
we'll
do
cut for the
it.
source then, as opposed to the symptom.
Yeah.
All right. Mel, can you hear me? Okay, grand, fine. I'm going to go kick the guy who's grabbing you in the head. Hopefully it'll fix things, okay?
Hurry the fuck up, Bren!
Kick it time! I'm going to go to the closest one and I'm going to swing at it with my
Sure,
quarterstaff.
give me your DC 10 athletics or acrobatics check first to make your way through.
Yeah, 13 on the dice.
Perfect. Make your attacks. There's 3 of them all
Okay,
on Melody.
I'm just going to do these systematically as I go through my attacks.
Go
here,
for
okay?
it.
So first attack, that's 15 plus 7 on it.
That's a crit.
Yeah, nice.
These
That
guys super
is-
easy to hit and crit on as well.
Cool.
Their crit DC is 20.
They're
So
just
like,
mobos.
Okay.
basically,
Perfect,
I've
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of modeled them after normal zombies who have an AC of 8, and
Yeah.
so then to crit on them,
Cool.
I said 20 is enough.
Grant, that's 8 damage with that first one then.
Is that doubled?
No, so that's 16 damage on
Nice.
the first one.
It is still up.
Okay, so what I've done is I've basically like done a big baseball swing with the quarterstaff.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to carry that around and go through with my second attack action. Yeah, that
Same
hits
attack.
again. Same again.
So
actually.
crits again.
Crits again, yeah, nice,
Crits
great.
again. That is 7, so 14 points of damage on him that time.
You just behead this corpse of the motley crew. All of the leaves and vines just kind of like fall away from it.
Cool. Going to keep the combo going.
Yep.
Use the 2 flurries of blows to kind of B-twist in and attack the next guy.
Nice. You're just fucking running in, like real
Absolute,
shouting,
like, just
monk
shouting,
style.
you know,
Yeah.
running, sprinting.
Yeah.
Right, so the first one, that is 18 to hit.
Hits, not a crit.
Not a crit. Okay, fine. That's 8 points of damage on that one, though.
Okay, nice.
And then, same thing, I'm going to come out of the butterfly twist and just try and absolutely brain it with the short end of the staff.
Go for it.
19
Nice.
on the
Crit.
dice.
On the dice, that's another crit.
Yeah. And that is 12 points of damage on him.
It is.
No, sorry. No. 5, 6, 7, 14 points of damage on him.
Just enough to bring it down. So there's still one left, but it is like, Melody.
Can Melody breathe now?
Melody
Yeah,
can
how's
breathe
Melody
now.
doing?
Yeah.
Okay, Mel.
Okay. Thank you. That was like a good start. There's still one, but we'll get there.
Got your back.
It is then Fink's turn. Fink is still around the this portal. and the Hootsforce is somewhere in the vicinity. I'll let Fink do a perception check to try and smell him out for sure. Yeah. I'm going to say he's going to do a stealth check. Thank God he's got advantage.
You need your dice still.
This guy I'd built, I was like, this is real if he gets going, but he is just not getting going at all. DC 14.
Actually just got a 12 on it, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, a new dice. That's kind of fancy looking, isn't it?
Yeah, Colette got it from me.
Thanks, Colette.
So can you find him at all
Kill me
to
with
get
it.
over to him?
He cannot.
Okay. Then without being able to know where he is there just the one zombie left?
There are 2 zombies left. There's one that was attacking you, and now there's the last one that was on Melody. One had been attacking you but missed.
Okay, well then he's gonna go for the one that was on, because he doesn't know where the guy is.
Yes, yeah.
So he's just gonna go over there. Yeah. So
Cool. DC 10 for the movement.
Dex, right? Or acrobatics.
Yeah, your choice.
So that's 11.
Yeah, perfect. He managed to scramble across.
Just barely. Gets over there and going to attack one, and then gets advantage on it. 17 to hit. Oh, 18 to hit.
Hits. Yep.
So that is 10 damage to the thing. 10 fire damage.
Yes, and that was to the one that was attacking you, right? Not
Attacking Sid.
yes. Sorry, yes. You as in Sid, not you as Fink currently.
Yeah. So that's
Great,
10
yeah.
damage, and then I suppose it needs to make do my attack ones still get to the regular pin? Do they?
As fire, yeah. That's just a kind of like a basic thing. It fails. This zombie is on the ground. It's slightly on fire. It's still alive, but it has taken more damage from this fire. You're here now. You start to hear all the trees and stuff around you being like, "Oh, is there fire? Oh no, not fire! Oh." As this vine zombie starts to begin to burn up, it is still just about alive. Big air quotes. Functional. Okay. Anything else from Fink?
No. He needs to save his reaction for doing the coordinated attack.
Yeah.
Or any other nonsense.
Then it is the zombies' turn. There's 2 of them. The first one, again, this is all just like blind lashing out. The first one's on you, Sid. Both of them on you.
Okay. He needs to use part of his movement, getting up and whatever, and stuff like that. So.
It is just it's a vine whip.
Oh, just a vine. Yeah. Fair.
Trashes out. That is a 15 to hit, Sid.
That doesn't sound
That
like
does
it
hit.
Okay.
My hero, he took a hit.
Only 3 points of piercing damage to Sid. And then for the second one, Jim, this dice you gave me was almost good, but I'm assuming a 14 doesn't hit.
That one
That is the
Sid.
AC.
That's it. Oh, okay. Then it's 6 points of piercing damage. And now you have...
So 6 plus 3 or 3 plus 3?
An additional 6 at
An
the end there.
additional 6.
Yeah. And again, you're now double constrained by these vines.
Somebody needs to hold him back, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
This is just nature rebelling against what you did.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And then you're up. So Melody is still also constrained. And the same one that is constraining Melody is now also on Sid. And then there's an additional one.
Somebody needs to get fucking kicked.
But it is Sid up.
So, Sid has, gone completely like feral at this point. But
Yeah.
he's killed the thing a second time.
Yeah.
And he's not seen.
God, it's so fucked up.
Yeah. There are no other hoots around, and he's been grabbed. So I'm going to say that Sid is going to go completely instinctual on this. He's gone completely just into, learned movements.
Yeah.
And things like that. With that, I would like to power game and do a hunter's mark in that he's just completely gone feral on something else and use the bonus action to cast hunter's mark on one of these things that he is on.
Yeah, so there's 2 left. One that is on you and one that is mainly on Melody.
Yeah. So, on the one that's on me.
Cool. So
Well, two of them are on me.
Two of them, yeah. One is kind of mainly on you.
But the other one was
and,
kind of...
and it's kind of near you, and that's the one that Fink is on, and that is kind of burning and on fire. And the other was a little bit further away, still in the main kind of thicket of trees.
Less of a methodical hunter's mark like Sid normally does, and
Sure.
more of just this is where his rage has gone to. And so, going to attack, that
go
guy.
for it.
Now I'm restrained, so how does that work?
So you are what I'm terming as constrained. You can still you can move a limited amount, and your attacks have disadvantage.
All my attacks have disadvantage.
Attacks and ability checks, yeah.
Okay. Even though I'm slashing through this thing.
But these guys, as you've seen, are very easy to hit.
Yeah. 16.
16 hits.
Okay.
Fuck him up, Sid.
So this is the first
Oh, wait,
attack.
no, I'm not
Yeah.
talking to you.
So that first one is 16. 21.
Yep,
damage.
You slash right into it. This one that was kind of half on fire, slam your dagger in these psionic blades, wiping it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
It was barely alive with from Fink's fire attack. So that's your action to attack and your bonus action for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
So that's,
Is Fink attacking then?
yeah, so Fink will take his coordinated attack and go for the other one that
Nice.
is left then.
Yep. I'm gonna say movement has been very, very wibbly wobbly, but you all kind of congregated into the one area where these kind of vine zombies have appeared. So no need to roll for movement. You can just attack.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Then that is an 18 to hit on that guy.
Yep, hits.
Oh, it's actually a 19,
Okay,
but it's 20.
Still hit,
for-
yeah.
That's 12 points of fire damage
Fire damage. Yeah,
because he's on fire.
yeah, of course.
Well, I'm guessing that they're fire attacks and when he's on fire.
I mean, I can't remember what we said, but that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, like he's on fire. So yeah,
The way
fire
Becca
damage.
drew him, he was
Yeah.
completely on fire. So
He was.
You-
fully, like.
yeah.
Yeah, you see Fink just rushes out, tears down this last remaining vine zombie, and the last one just falls to the ground, also like smoldering, kind of like lightly catching fire, but nothing too serious yet. That is all of your turn. It is Melody's turn. They kind of look around like, is anyone hurt? Does anyone need where's the rest of the Hootsforce?
There's still one of them out there. The guy, he flashed invisible and he ducked into the woods.
Yeah,
Listen
Fink
here,
is-
you prick.
Fink is looking in the direction of where he was and bouncing up and back and forth.
Yeah.
So
Does anyone need a heal from Melody?
No, I'm fine.
I'm minus 15. Fink is as well, so Fink should take it because that's more of a percentage of his.
Sure. Melody will just do a cure wounds onto Fink.
Okay.
Fink gets 9 points of HP back.
Nice.
I'm feeling vine.
Hey.
Bren picks up a vine and goes, vines? Creepy.
I hate you so much. It is then the Hootsforce's turn. Yeah.
No, I was just going to... Sorry. I'm just going to announce and be like, there's still one of them in the woods, invisible, definitely listening to me now, and we don't know how long until that other one comes back through the wibbly wobbly.
And as you say that, from the depths of these trees, an arrow flies out, and Sid, you feel just like a kind of like a tingle, like a ranger tingle, as if someone has cast a spell on you. a hunter's mark spell, and you see an arrow fly towards you.
How does my cloak work again?
Spiders.
Yeah.
That is if they have to be very close to you, I think.
You trap
If
them,
they
right?
attack
If they
you-
melee you, you
Yeah.
web them up good and proper.
That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That doesn't hit Sid. Oh.
17. Oh, yeah, your AC is quite low, isn't it? Yeah, 17 to hit. And 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Again. And you see that you get just a glimpse of where he was as the visibility kind of like drops for a second
So
as
he
he's
can take the
firing a shot. And then you see him go invisible again and move off in somewhere else into the forest.
Okay.
And the cleric's still in the wibbly wobbly. Just can't get out. Well, can, but is just still delayed. It's Bren then.
Not much I can do to either of the Hootsforce without going into the wibbly wobbly myself. I mean, that's a Sid problem. Some archer in the woods. That's not a Bren problem. I'm gonna open the pack and be like, Tim, bud, you okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do some flips there.
There's more fire around now. I think I can hear like all my friends like kind of giving out about it.
Don't you worry, I'll keep you safe from the fire. I'm gonna scoop some dirt in on top of him as well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of feels nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Kind of comforting.
For his roots to go into.
Yeah, here you go, bud.
For his
Eat up.
Groots.
Dinner's on me.
I am Tim.
No. I throw him into the wibbly wobbly. No, I don't know. Is there anything you'd like me to do, Melody? Or I
mean,
can go after the guy in the woods, but I'm going to be shit out of luck there. I'm not going to...
I mean, we should at least try and find him, right? Or like, can we get like dug under the cover or something?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go into cover and then I'm going to say, hey, trees, grab him.
Ooh. Give me... The trees are now starting to freak out because there has been fire used in this area. And they are like... This wave of like Feywild chaotic energy has like burst into them. Just kind of sending them into overdrive. So... But the fact that you have like, you know... successfully befriended him before is now that you'll be able to befriend him again, but you're still going to need to give me a persuasion check to do it. I'm going to say it's DC 15 for them to kind of like be calm enough to give you any sort of help here.
Okay. Can I somehow give myself advantage by using Tim? Can I be like, hey Tim, you want the fire to go away? We need this fight to stop. Can you talk to your friends with me and tell them just to grab the invisible guy in the woods?
No, because I'm going to say that like you befriending Tim is part of you having befriended the forest and all in general, you know?
All right.
And,
Fine.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, you just like you started to hear like whoa, fire, no, this just general like grumblings and
Okay,
groanings.
but I'll fix it. I'm going to use my turn to try and put out the fire then.
Okay, yeah. You so there is currently 2 fires. You easily have to use your action to put out one of them, and you hear that the forest kind of like settles down a little bit, but aren't fully on board. The next round you try to do a persuasion check, DC now 10 as they've kind of calmed down as you've done that. And then it's Fink. Fink is also on fire, which they're not happy about too much.
Fink is on fire.
Yeah.
Fink is once again going to try and sniff this guy out.
Yeah, cool. Give me a perception check, and I will give you the DC as his stealth check, which will be a DC 18.
Ooh, well, I've got advantage on that, but I've already got an 18 on that.
Nice.
Yeah, same thing again.
Yeah, you Fink's able to kind of sniff him out. Like, this guy's bleeding. He's been, like, you know, bit a couple of times. Fink can, you know, bloodhound to him. Fink will need to do a roll to get to him to, you know, navigate this magical terrain.
Yep.
Again, DC 10.
Oh, only gets a 9.
So he'll be able to get there, but he you will have a disadvantage anyway, but he's like, he can get there, but he'll overextend himself and he'll be open to attack with advantage on Fink. So basically Fink can like rush and like stumble to get there, but he's not going to be like sure-footed, and the ranger will be able to take advantage of that essentially.
That's fine. Like,
Yeah, cool.
So he's right up on him.
Yeah, but he can get there. He can still get there, but there's just downsides to it.
Yeah.
And if you want to make an attack, it's with disadvantage as he's invisible.
Oh, okay. I can still attack.
You can still attack, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing a 16 doesn't hit. Yeah, that was my low.
It's 16 just misses.
Okay. Oh, wait, he's on fire. 17.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey!
17 just hits. Roll the damage.
So it's just 6.
6, okay. And you hear from like, just like Fink on fire, like just like this more like chaotic, like elemental version of him. Like he's like, you know, even like all his physiology has changed to accommodate this fire. He's like, his voice is different as he like, you know, darts through the forest, and you hear this you hear the ranger be like, "Oh, what the fuck, Fallon? Get this fucking rat off me! Get out of that portal!"
And I need him to make a strength saving throw.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay, he finally passes that strength saving throw.
What did he get?
A 10 on the die, and so it's like 12, I think.
Okay, because
Yeah.
it's a DC 11.
Yeah,
so
no, I know.
I saw that 10.
I know.
And I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah. Oh, actually, he's a actually he had +4 to it. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Because my ranger does not have. Oh, well, he does now, but
Yeah.
naturally he didn't. Now he's got.
He doesn't have much. It's mainly from his proficiency that he's getting it. So that was Fink's turn. There are no more of these vine zombies around.
So it's Sid's turn.
But you are seeing that this portal is getting still more and more erratic. You don't know what. There hasn't been another wave of energy coming out, but it is very turbulent, for want of a better word.
Yeah.
But it is Sid's go.
Locate person. How is that?
That is an action.
The entire-
You know where he is now because you can see Fink on him. So you can attack him. It'll still be disadvantaged because he is still invisible.
See, that's why I was going to try and,
You can, yeah. You can use locate.
But it would be an
person,
entire. It
but
would
it'll
use
be your
my-
entire action.
Yeah. So that's not that useful. But it is. So disadvantage still. But yeah, I'm gonna pull the bow out and
Sure, go for it.
move my hunter's mark onto him. And then we're going to attack this dude.
Go for it.
So that's a 16, which I don't.
16. No, just misses.
Yeah.
You still have a inspiration.
Oh, I bet I'm going to use my inspiration on top of that.
Yeah.
To make sure that I hit, which would.
With auto hit, yeah. Essentially.
Oh yeah, because
AC 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll the damage.
So that is 17 points of damage
Nice.
onto this guy as I fire back at him.
I love these Shadow Archer games. Very cloak
And-
and dagger.
Okay, so that's your turn? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It is Melody's turn. You're looking pretty rough, right? Or are you kind of just got hit a bit?
I've lost half,
Okay.
not even.
Melody
So yeah,
kinda-
I could deal with it.
Melody looks to you like, okay, look, Bren, you're putting out fires. Okay, do we think we want to make the fires worse or
Better. We want to make them
okay,
better.
just making sure. Okay,
Melody, why would we want to make the fires worse?
well, because I could just fucking nuke this guy into oblivion with a fireball.
No.
Whoa.
No. No.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of things at this fight.
Sid
Okay.
likes that idea.
Okay,
No,
fine.
not really. Sid's not.
I like fire probably more than the next guy for the time and a place.
Okay, well,
Melody.
things are very stressful, all right? 12 points of healing for you.
Whee! Our friends are made of wood.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm sorry. and they will start running towards also where Fink is,
Nice.
trying to like pincer her around.
Yeah.
And then it is the Hootsforce's go again.
Sid Fink will take his coordinated attack.
Oh yes, yeah. Nice.
He's gonna miss on that one.
Okay.
Man, that's hard to remember that coordinated attack.
Yeah. So much going on.
Yeah.
So much going on. Finally, you see the cleric like burst through this portal. You see like they've got like
Gray hair.
not quite gray hair, but like there's like vines and like thorns and stuff like in their hair. This little halfling like shoe looks around, sees like these like plant zombies around, and she's like, "What the fuck just happened?" Looks around, sees kind of everyone running towards what she assumes is her remaining alive partner. Kind of looks to you as you're kind of like pulling out arrows, and will just say, okay, well, I guess fucking you're a problem here.
Why me?
And I think sees
Actively
I'm
shooting
the
her
bloody
friend.
one.
sees Bren actively trying to put out fires, because this is all kind of happening like simultaneously, right? And you see that radius 40 feet. Perfect. She takes out this holy symbol. Sid, you would recognize, maybe Bren, but definitely Sid.
Lou.
You recognize as a symbol of Lou.
Oh.
And she concentrates for a second, looks down, and will use a 5th level spell slot to cast Flame Strike, just all over the area. She just doesn't give a fuck. Just
Fink takes no damage. Fink takes no damage.
Fink will take some radiant damage.
Oh.
But everyone needs to make dexterity saving throws, and the DC here is 18.
I failed.
I make it. 20. Dirty 20.
Fink, I'm guessing, still needs to make it.
Still needs to do the save, yes.
Riddle me this.
Yeah.
Tim in my pouch. Is he safe from this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Grant.
So that is 10 points. If you failed, that's 10 points of fire damage. So I don't know if Bren is resistant to fire or anything like that.
Weirdly, I think I am. It's not on my resistances page though, but
You might not be.
Yeah, because the joke was died to fire, make a fire resistant character.
Yeah. And then be 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
I have resistance to cold and poison damage. No. Weird.
Do you want to sacrifice? Do you want to take the cold damage to take fire damage? I think that makes more sense for Bren.
It does, right? Because
Yeah.
he's fire themed.
I'm happy with that. So
resistance to fire damage.
instead of cold, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
14
radiant damage, is that what you said?
radiant damage
So-
and 10 fire damage.
So Fink would take 7 damage in total then. Because he takes half the...
Did he pass the save?
Yeah.
Yes. Then yeah.
So
Cool.
So how much did Fink take?
he only took 7 damage from that.
Yeah.
7. Cool.
Yes,
So,
because he's
yeah,
fully
I
immune to the fire.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
take 7 too. Thanks for doing the math.
No, you'll take a little bit more because he is. So you take 5 fire damage.
5 fire.
Because you're resistant, not immune. Fink
Yeah.
is immune because he's basically just fucking a ball of fire right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then you take the full
Radiant.
radiant. So you take 19 points of damage in total.
19. Okay. Cool.
And you hear the trees are not happy with this
Yeah.
at all. But you see like desperation in her eyes as if like shit is going bad. Like this is like a kind of last ditch. She has to do something big here to try and stop things. And as this like just basically pillar of fire just falls from the sky, like kind of like
It hit her
scorching
friend
things.
too.
Yes.
Nice.
and she kind of like, everything is like searing white, like a mixture of fire and radiant light. And as it kind of fades and she sees you guys still up, you kind of just hear her go, fuck. But it is now his turn.
Oh, he's still alive.
Jesus.
There's no way he passed that. He was on the ground.
Yeah.
He did fail.
Yeah.
He is alive, but he's not looking great because he's had the shit kicked out of him. He's looking really, really, really rough.
He gets advantage on attacks on Fink right now.
Yes. But it's
Do it.
yeah, because Fink is on him. You feel this that kind of like tingle move from you, and he's going to attack Fink.
Okay.
He can no longer go invisible, so he will be. Oh my god! And I can't roll for shit. He uses his ability to attack again. That's one hit on Fink.
What was it? Because he's got a 17 AC.
18.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, no, 20.
Okay. Fink is way better than Sid. A lot of ways.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he's been carrying this fight for
9
us.
points of piercing damage for Fink. Take this dice away. I just have to accept it's not a good dice rolling day for someone. He'll get to attack. Like,
No.
Oh, sorry, yeah, as in he'll get to
So he
fire
takes
splash
6
back.
points of fire damage.
Nice. Because of course he doesn't know that.
He just swung into a ball of fire.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like punching a fucking lava monster. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. Bren, you're up. You've seen this cleric now out of the.
So the key thing for me,
Yes.
for Bren, is that he saw her come back out.
Yeah.
He saw her do a huge fire thing. He's going to look at her and he's going to go, fuck indeed. And I'm going to do two things.
I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to do them well.
I'm going to throw Melody a rope from my pack.
I thought you were going to throw Melody.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm going to throw Melody real high.
Yeah.
Practice for the circus. And then I'm going to just straight rugby tackle her back through into the wibbly wobbly.
You're not going to do a push?
Nope. I want to go in with her.
What?
Yeah, okay. Give me. You're actively pushing. This is going to have to be a strength check because it is. Or it can be athletics.
Mechanically, I can just do it as a flurry of blows and go in with her if you want, because it's well within my movement to.
If you want to do it that way, that will probably be easier for you to be able to like actively kick her back rather than, because otherwise, if you're rugby attacking her, it's going to be a contested strength.
Do you know what it is going to be, Dylan?
What?
It's going to be a flying knee strike with so much momentum that I can bring her through with me as I go.
I mean, I love that. Roll it up. Just make your attacks and we'll see what happens. Like, it's so ridiculous.
17 on the first attack.
Hits. Yeah.
Fucking sick. That's just neither here nor there, but
Chun-Li! Hey.
this is well a Feilong kick. Like, that is 9 points of damage on this, and then I'm going to do the flurry of blows. Can I apply the flurry of blows to my first attack? I got to roll up the secondary attack, don't I?
Yes, it's only part of your flurry of blows.
Okay.
That requires you to spend a key point to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then I'm going to go in and do the flurry of blows.
Okay, so 9 points of damage on the first attack.
On the first attack.
Yeah.
That is only a 13 on the second.
Misses.
Okay. Well, we'll got two more shots.
But
at
now,
this,
now it's your flurry of
now
blows.
it's flurries. Yeah. 15
misses.
Okay. Last flurry of blows. Oh, 8 again. I'm going to use. Do I have a luck point
You've
left?
no more luck points left.
You've got an inspiration.
I have an inspiration. Yes.
No, you
No,
gave it to me
yeah,
instead.
yes.
I thought it was both of us.
No, yeah.
Just got too many robes.
Yeah. Fucking just.
Yeah. And she's so small as well.
I hate that I can't do it on the Oh. No, I can. I'm going to take my last key point, and I'm going to use focused aim to bring it up by 2.
Hey!
Oh, nice. Nice. That
That is very smart.
I knew I had
fucking
something
cool.
on there.
Okay, so that hits. So roll your damage, and I'm assuming you're trying to do the pushback.
You have
right?
2 hits that just go into robe, and you go, aha!
Yeah, now I know what's between
either
robe.
side. Gives her a maxi dress for a second, and then
Yeah, that's 10 points of damage as I bring her through the wibbly wobbly.
So she needs to make a strength save.
Yeah.
And she rolled a 15. What's your DC?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
stocky little thing.
13. Okay.
So yeah, no, your 13 DC doesn't do it. She managed to like hold firm. You fucking barrel into her.
Yeah.
But she is like standing at like basically the edge of this portal. And she kind of looks at you. She's like, "Don't make me go back in there."
Fine.
Took me 5 years.
How long were you in there?
Fucking long enough.
That's not an answer. Give me a proper answer. I'm
I
going
don't
to kick you back
know.
in.
Where's your farmer accent?
Oh,
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I'm a
I don't
farmer.
think you had a farmer
No,
accent.
I was talking like this, but Bren has dropped. That was just Bren doing it. He's well forgotten.
It's Fink's turn.
All right. Fink still, he chopped into him, and Fink laughed.
Yes, and this guy is looking really, really rough.
If you could speak with animals, you'd be like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. In fact, you see that the ranger is looking at this, fire rat, and he's like, "Why does your voice sound so weird?"
Oh, because he's got to speak with animals.
I will eat you now. Yeah, he's going to try and cook him.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, the guy has attacked now, so I'm guessing he's dropped his invisibility.
Yes, he has no more invisibility left.
Good. So now he
can no longer stalk you from the gloom.
There we go.
but nobody else is around him, right? He chased him into the woods.
Not yet. Melody is on their way. Actually, I'm gonna see if Melody could have made it. Yeah, Melody's there.
Hey, advantage.
Yep.
Nice. Pack tactics.
Yep.
Sick as fuck.
It shouldn't be tactics.
Pack tactics has been hard carrying us from
wild.
the
Oh
Battle
yeah,
of
it's
the
the only
Bands,
reason you guys are alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
23.
Perfect. Roll it up.
9 points of fire damage.
You see this ranger finally falls to Fink as Fink just rushes out these fiery claws after fire gouting from him after he's attacked by the ranger. Fink just latches onto him and brings him down.
So, with this, Fink is feeling real confused because he saw his, the one that gives the commands. For one, last time gave him a command to kill a human. Before, he'd been trained never to really kill somebody or anything like that. And when he saw Sid do it, he sees Sid is going wild, to the point where he's felt like he's had to defend him. And he's seeing, the other companions are not into this because he sees everyone as just Sid's companions.
Yeah.
So I don't think Fink is going to take a full
So you want to non-lethally take him down?
Yeah.
Take him out of the fight but not kill him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's burnt his hands. Let's he's a ranger and everything. And he's completely burnt him pretty bad.
Yeah.
So he's Batmaned this guy that you didn't kill him, but
You ruined his life.
Quality of life.
Yeah.
Not so much.
and then is just standing baring teeth, at him.
Yeah, you do that. Fink does that, and this little halfling, it's just looking around and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with all you people? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Why are you burning the whole place down?
Because you're fucking everything up.
What are we fucking up?
Wouldn't you like to know? It's fucking Hootsforce business."
Bye! I go to push through the portal.
Yeah, Sid is just at this point screaming at her, being like, "No, you're the Hootsforce. Everything you do just ruins everyone's life. You need to be put down."
Ignore him. He's emotional. I'm going to put you through the portal if you don't tell me what's going on right now.
It is Sid's turn.
So, Sid has just yelled this at her, and she's, trained with rangers the whole time, and, all the time. And she sees the look as the hunter's mark has moved toward, to that. And Sid is striding forward and is pulling out his bow. But is also kind of looking at his friends who seem to be just talking with the person.
Yeah.
And everything. So if anyone wants to jump in, otherwise Sid is taking the knee and taking the shot.
I think Melody is very much, preoccupied with the ranger on like the other side. So I think Bren is at the person. So
do I have time to talk to them here? Yeah. You see that look in his eye and you see your two friends? No, you don't, because they're dead and he did it. So tell me what I want to know right now. And the mercy is you go back in this portal.
Let me heal them. Let me heal my colleagues.
No. He hears, let me heal my colleagues, and knows loosen an arrow. Sorry, I don't want to jump on top of your toes there.
Can I deflect missile?
100%. You're in the path of the missile.
I think my monk senses. I can see this coming. I've got her like this. I'm just going to try and
because
whap
he's
it away.
He's had to kill that guy twice.
Yeah. Okay.
And now she's
saying,
what
we're going to do is you're going to make an attack roll. That's going to be your dex save DC, and you're going to make it either a dexterity saving throw or sleight of hand, whatever works out best for you.
Yeah. Acrobatics. Okay, cool.
No, it's one of those two.
Okay.
And that'll determine how this works. I know that's not how.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I know that's not how deflect missiles works. Get off my case. But this is cool.
I'm sorry. I am very good at shooting things.
Fuck me. Okay.
Oh.
I don't think you actually can hit it.
And that 20 will do it. I'll allow a nat 20.
I mean, I have a +7 to my dex saves.
I have a +9 to my hit.
Okay, so it's got to be a nat 20.
Yeah, he got a 28.
No, 11.
But you try to. She would have seen you try to.
I'll tell you what happens is... And can I narrate something and you say yes or no as to whether this happens?
Sure. Sid, that is her crit AC. Roll that up.
You've just made that up now.
No, literally, it's on my sheet. Her normal AC is 16. Her crit AC is 28. Bren, narrate what you want to hear as Sid's arrow has flown true.
Well, so I see Sid move the... I don't know if this is something that can happen because of the way this has gone, but I hear Sid loose it. I go to deflect it, and in doing so, I move myself by accident into the path of the arrow.
Oh, roll the damage.
I'm not going to do the second D8 because I get my inspiration when I was going to do it.
You don't know what
I know.
what
I know.
Bren's here.
I actually hadn't picked it up.
Okay.
So that's not too bad.
I'll take up to 49. Not too bad. Thank you very much.
Well, that's 40.
Fuck me. This arrow...
I'm going to say that's going to be shared. So 20 to you, 20 to her. Essentially.
It goes through your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, straight through my shoulder into her, and I just go, fuck! Sid! And I kick her through the portal and turn to look at you.
Yeah, can you kick her through the portal?
Yeah, you can. I'll allow that. She's like completely taken by surprise by all of this. She's seen you, like, she's looking at you like you're crazy, like trying to like block an arrow. You just miss it, like basically like tears through part of your arm into her, and like she stumbles back. You take that opportunity to just kick her through.
You've
got yourself maybe
lots of time.
20-30 seconds.
Which is an age in battles.
In battles, yes.
That's going to shock Sid.
I'm
like
going
it's still,
to turn
the end of...
on like a pin and start marching towards him and be like, "What the fuck, Sid? You're shooting me now? I thought you were supposed to be good with this thing.
You got in the way.
What happened, Sid, is you shot me.
No, I don't miss. You got in the way.
You missed, Sid. You hit me because you couldn't see past your murderous intent. And what about that guy in the woods, eh? What about him?
What about him?
That's a perfectly fine way to end someone, isn't it? Did you get your style points in for stomping on the blade?
You don't know what they took from me.
I know what they took from me, but I'm not out here decapitating people in the woods, Sid. We need to be better than them, not fucking worse. Look, you've lost the run of yourself.
You told me they had to be stopped. Just stopped them, didn't I?
Sid, stopped, not fucking brutalized. The one in there is stopped, albeit momentarily.
Did they care about brutalizing when they burnt down an entire inn full of children?
Are you them? Would you burn down an inn full of children to stop them? Is that your line?
I'm gonna grab
Do you want me to walk towards an orphanage right now? I can go get an orphanage if you want.
I'm gonna grab your shirt and just like shaking and crying, and I'm gonna be like, tell me about how they cared about brutalizing Marianne. He never got her back.
I'm gonna see that this is not like a logical response now, and he's gone beyond talking. And I'm going to say, I'm going to let the fire go out of it a little bit, and I'm just going to say, Sid, everyone, no corner of this land has been spared from the Hootsforce's bullshit. But if you keep down this path, if you keep brutalizing and maiming and shooting indiscriminately into crowds, what if I had been Melody? What if we had been in town? What if I had been someone else you were trying to save? Then how are you better than them? I don't know who Marianne is, but I can tell you, if she was someone you respected, then she wouldn't like what I'm seeing right now.
Sid's just like falling down like in front of you know, just sobbing at this point.
Melody, I've been shot. And they're coming back through the portal probably very, very soon. Sid is in no condition to fight, so are we going to fight them or are we going to try and talk this out?
First, I'm going to heal you, okay?
I would appreciate that. I'm very close to death.
Sid's arrows are very sharp.
I've noticed.
8 points of healing.
Cool.
For you. And they're like, look, this is very, there's only one of them. If we could take her if we want, but I don't know. The bloodlust is kind of gone from me right now. I don't know about you.
I don't want to fight anyone. I didn't want to fight anyone at the start of this,
Sid,
but
Sid, you've been studying this. Like, can we close this portal? Like, is there something we can do? Like, Stormzy did it. Like, look, I don't know about you, but the bloodshed is gone from me. Sure, we could probably take her, but like, look around. The forest is fucking burning here. The portal is still open. What are we doing here?
How do we close this? Here, you take this. I'm going to give you the book, the piece of paper that we picked up. Work out what this portal is and see if you can find a way to open it. Sid, listen to me. We're not fighting anymore. We're done fighting. That person is gone, and if they come back, I'll take care of them. Right now, we need to put out these fires. Can you help me do something constructive here?
As soon as you all start talking about the forest being on fire, it's like something snaps Sid back, because like the forest has been his home, other than town. Like, I mean, that's where he spends all his time. The forest is incredibly important to him, and life in the forest. That's what he's been trained forever to do. It snaps him up. He's like, hey, Fink, go water. Fink, go water right now.
Yeah, you see Fink turns into water form, starts just like vomiting water everywhere. You hear all like the everything is just like such a fucking calamitous noise of all these trees just being like screaming, like literally burning alive some of these trees.
Yeah.
And yes, Finkster starts going around, but like there's a lot of fire here. It was a 40-foot radius. Like this entire thicket that you're in and more is like has caught fire.
He can fire at a 30-foot range. So
You can't, but there's a lot of fire.
yeah.
And as you kind of hear this, as Fink is turning to water, you see the portal shimmering again, and that's where we'll end this episode.
Oof, nice.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah. Gentle listener.
Yeah,
Noble.
I think
Altruistic listener. Hello, and thank you for listening to that episode of Hearthfire Tales. Dramatic stuff. Remember when I kicked that vine in the head? Wasn't that great? But that's not me. Right now, I am Con, and I am here to do some call-outs from wherever the fuck I am in the great beyond. Guess we'll never know. But first off, I would like to thank Aiden, i.e. the rookie DM, who has a very important note for all of you. He says, 5-room dungeons are a DM's best friend. Take that to heart. And then take your phone, tablet, what have you, jump on the internet and go follow the rookie DM, because he's a legend. Secondly, to Sneaky Boy, a strong shout out from a strong man to another strong man. How's it going? From me, Con, to you, a listener of our podcast and one we care an awful lot about. And then finally to Kira, would like to shout out the Emerald Alliance and their ongoing adventures in the field of Anvil. I don't know what Anvil is, but
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Well, I'm an angel.
You're an angel.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that where I am?
Maybe.
Okay.
Who knows?
Or is it?
Oh no. Not more fire. And I'd like to shout out the Emerald Alliance. Bunch of good looking lads kicking the fuck out of a load of orcs. Having a patch on Holy Thunder Force, but that's to be expected. Right, and that's Con's callouts for this beautiful week. I'll see you all later. And if you would like a Con's callout, by all means, jump on our Patreon, hit subscribe, find the tier that says Con's callouts, and then this could be you. Goodbye.